One Zambia, one nation. Thank you so much for watching Zanis News. In our headlines, Mutati welcomes Mulungushi Textiles reopening. Chinsali Labor Day preparations heighten. And Sweden to launch mobile embassy in Central Province. With the news in detail, my name is Diana Sumbwe, and on sign language is Renard Simukonda. Chinga Province Permanent Secretary Tuesday Walia has welcomed the creation of Mwenzo Constituency after the Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ split Nakonde District in Muchinga Province into two constituencies. Mr. Walia, who was speaking when he paid a courtesy call on Chieftainess Waitwika of the Namwanga people, said the move will enhance service delivery and accelerate development in the district. Titani Zulu now reports.
One of Zambia's busiest border districts is set for closer representation. Nakonde district will now have two constituencies instead of one, a move leaders say will speed up development. The Electoral Commission of Zambia announced 70 new constituencies countrywide. Them is Mwenzo constituency, split from the original Nakonde constituency. Speaking when he paid a courtesy call on Chieftainess Waitwika of the Namwanga people, Muchinga Province Permanent Secretary Dr. Tuesday Walia says the delimitation is a win for service delivery in the border district.
Constituency Mwenzo constituency. Okay. So that people get
With the creation of Mwenzo constituency, Nakonde district will now have two constituencies, meaning CDF allocation will also increase.
Sharing the same sentiment, Nakonde District Commissioner Mavela Sikapizie says two constituencies will mean faster development for residents who previously relied on a single constituency.
You are very, very much aware that the Nakonde district is developing at a very fast rate. So now you can imagine, already Nakonde is showing a good development from that amount of money, 36 million. Now it will be 80 million kwacha. 8 million kwacha. So Nakonde will be a London on its own.
The excitement extends beyond government officers, with political players and community stakeholders in Nakonde district also welcoming the move.
Nakonde is going to benefit in terms of representation because we are going to have two area member of parliament who will be representing Nakonde in the parliament. Apart from that, Mwenzo constituency as it is, it has got rich missionary history of which it needs recognition. Mwenzo itself constituency, that's where the international airport will be constructed, of which it will lead to proper economic transformation.
Titani Zulu for Zanis in Nakonde District, Muchinga Province.
In other news, Swedish ambassador to Zambia, Johan Hallenborg, has announced the launch of the pop-up mobile embassy in Central Province. Speaking when he paid a courtesy call on Central Province Permanent Secretary Milna Mwanakampwe, Mr. Hallenborg said the initiative is designed to enhance service delivery while sharing information regarding Sweden's development programs in Zambia. More in the following report.
Sweden's ambassador to Zambia, Johan Hallenborg, has announced the launch of a mobile embassy in Central Province. The goal to make essential consular services more accessible to communities outside Lusaka and to raise awareness of challenges faced in the region.
Maybe many people think that the embassy is kind of a secretive place that is only in Lusaka and it's not accessible. So we thought we would try to change that. So with the help of our friends at the Swedish company Scania, you know, the truck manufacturer.
Yes, Scania.
They helped us to paint a container, a big container,
right,
in the Swedish flag. And they put it on one of their trucks, and they've been with us the whole week. And inside the container, we've decorated a small office where we invite people to come and sit down and have a chat about what Sweden is doing here, and also to learn from people that we meet.
The ambassador also revealed that Sweden and Zambia have signed a memorandum of understanding on mining and energy, focusing on sustainable practices and environmental protection. Central Province Permanent Secretary Dr. Nuna Mwanakampwe welcomed the ambassador's visit, describing it as a milestone in reinforcing bilateral ties.
I can confirm that the relationship is something that we don't take for granted. It's something that we need to harness and make sure that it grows from strength to strength. You, Your Excellency, are aware that the Zambian government, through Mr. President, would want to tap into what the Swedish companies are doing by way of collaborating with the existing Zambian companies that are in the same sector or in the same sectors as it were.
He also invited Swedish investors to explore opportunities in Central Province, especially in agriculture, tourism, and small and medium sectors.
So we want to extract, and I invite Swedish companies that may be willing to invest in the province, so that we work as a team. We arrive at a win-win situation. We grow our friendship, our relationship.
Daniel Billy, reporting for Zanis News in Kabwe.
Meanwhile, in Masaiti District Commissioner Eni Matutu has commissioned and handed over newly constructed girls' dormitory at Lisomona Secondary School, which was built by the Copperbelt Development Foundation Limited at a cost of over 2 million kwacha. Ms. Matutu has commended the foundation for complementing government's efforts in improving infrastructure in the education sector. Kwachi Chanda has more in the following report.
This modest structure once served as accommodation for girls at Lisomona Secondary School in Katoa ward of Masaiti District, where pupils stayed as weekly boarders during the school term. But this is quickly becoming a thing of the past. The Copperbelt Development Foundation Limited has constructed a modern girls' dormitory at the school, a development expected to provide a safer and more conducive learning environment while giving pupils more time to concentrate on their studies. This facility has since been officially handed over to government.
I'm very, very happy as a district commissioner from Masaiti for receiving the very big gift from CDFL. We are so grateful for what you have given us. It's not only a structure that others look at, it's a structure fully framed with the needs of the people that are going to live. Our pupils are going to use their cushion blocks. They are going to have the beds, the giving of 25 beds and 50 mattresses, the water tank, the boarding houses themselves. It's indeed a blessing.
Meanwhile, Copperbelt Provincial Education Officer Dr. Kasune Zulu has urged community members to take an active role in supporting and promoting the education of the girl child.
In rural areas, we are really lagging behind. We need to ensure that we support the girl child. If this country has to develop, we need really to focus on the girl child, because when a girl child gets educated, you don't need to explain how many benefits you could get, because the family is anchored on our mother. So if they get educated, means all these challenges that we are facing to a large extent may reduce.
And Copperbelt Development Foundation Limited board chairperson Kennedy Musonda has called on the community to take ownership of the new infrastructure and ensure it is well maintained.
Our appeal is that this community should receive this property, this asset, and make sure that they protect it. Ours is a one-off. We just build and give to government. The maintenance, everything else is now on the part of the school and the community.
Kwachi Chanda, reporting for Zanis News, Masaiti District.
Still in the news, preparations towards the National Labour Day commemorations, which will be held in Chinsali district in Muchinga province, are progressing well. Chinsali Acting District Commissioner Brenda Silwembe says various stakeholders have continued to come on board to support the hosting of the event. Ms. Silwembe told Zanis in an interview in Chinsali that the event is drawing attention from both private and government entities. Here are the details by Henry Lumpa Jr.
With Chinsali district in Mchinga province set to host the 2026 National Labour Day celebrations, preparations towards this event have commenced. Most workers in the host district are eager to participate in this event. Chinsali Acting District Commissioner Brenda Silwembe has since disclosed that the preparations for the 1st of May are progressing well, with a call to various stakeholders to support the event.
Everything is set, and we just want to call upon all stakeholders to come on board and support this big event in whatever form of support you could give. We have committees, various committees that have been placed, and one of them is a fundraising committee. So as you may be aware, these events do not come short of finances and other resources, so we equally need the support.
Meanwhile, for the labor movement in the province, the national event is a milestone for the region.
We expect that all the workers take part in this event. Sure. Not only that, it calls for even just these other stakeholders to make sure that they are fully engaged. It's a milestone, as I said earlier. It brings development in so many areas.
Those who deserve, they are supposed to be rewarded. And also to encourage workers to work extra mile so that we can bring glory to the development of the province, in particular Mchinga province and beyond. We're narrowing to Mchinga province. Since this is the provincial headquarters, we are privileged to have Labour Day.
The 2026 National Labour Day celebrations will be held under the theme Securing Zambia's Future of Work, Protecting Jobs, Skills and Patience for Decent Work for All. Henry Lumpa Jr., Zanis in Chinsali, Muchinga Province.
Still in Chinsali, political parties and other stakeholders in Chinsali district in Muchinga province have welcomed the demarcation of Chinsali Central Constituency, which has led to the creation of Chilinda Constituency. And stakeholders talked to said having two constituencies will enhance development in the district, as each constituency will now receive 40 million kwacha from the Constituency Development Fund CDF allocation. Wupelo Mbanya has more in the following report.
Following the successful delimitation exercise, the Electoral Commission of Zambia has created a new constituency in Chinsali district in Muchinga province called Chilinda, split from Chinsali Central Constituency. The move has been welcomed by political parties and other stakeholders in the district.
You know, this issue of Chilinda delimitation has been long overdue. So we can only be very thankful to the government of the day under the leadership of His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema for making this thing a reality. So in this case, it will be very easy for us as a people of Chinsali to notice development, because when you look at the money, it means the Constituency Development Fund, which I'm told is at 40 million, will be at 80 million in our district. And that would be enough resources for us to see development.
Kwena chili chikankala sana kabiri twatotela apakalamba sana.
With CDF now available to both constituencies, we will be able to see enhanced development, such as the establishment of water schemes and the construction of more classroom blocks and health facilities in the new constituency.
We are nomba wala kula. Tonse nomba tuliotuma project.
As for the youths, they anticipate more job opportunities now that Chinsali district has an additional constituency. As women and youths, we are happy to have a new constituency. Muchinga province has been given 6 constituencies, bringing a total number of constituencies to 14, with the inclusion of already existing ones. Wupelombanya reporting for Zanis News in Chinsali District, Muchinga Province.
Still in the news, the Foundation for Infrastructure and Knowledge Advancement, FICA Zambia, has handed over Kasenga Kasisi Bridge in Chongwe District, which was built at a cost of 1.5 million kwacha. Speaking during the handover ceremony, FICA Zambia Interim National Director, Praise Piri, said the construction of the bridge is aimed at improving connectivity and enhancing access to essential services for the local people. Here's a report.
The long-awaited Kasisi Kasenga Bridge, constructed by the Foundation for Infrastructure and Knowledge Advancement, FICA, has finally been handed over to the people of Chongwe District. The project is expected to ease movement for residents who have faced challenges crossing the area, especially during the rain season. Speaking during the handover, FICA Interim National Director Praise Piri said the construction of the bridge is aimed at improving connectivity and enhancing access to essential services for the local people.
When the rains come, as they did in the just ended rainy season, the essential pathways to life for rural residents are cut for up to even 4 months. Some of our children are not able to attend school. Some of our women, as you heard, are not able to attend essential health services. And some of our farmers can't even transport their produce just across the river. This bridge, built in partnership with the people of Kasisi and Kasenga area, is a solution and a blueprint for the community for climate resilience.
And Chongwe Constituency Member of Parliament Sylvia Masebo has commended FICA for complementing government efforts in improving infrastructure development in the district.
This achievement did not happen by chance. It is a result of a community that just refused to give up and a government that is committed to ensuring that development reaches every part of our country by partnering with international partners and local partners. FICA Zambia, thank you once again for your partnership and for believing in the potential of this community.
National Council for Construction Executive Director Paul Makasa said the council is proud to partner with FICA Zambia in delivering quality and safe infrastructure, especially in rural areas.
As the National Council for Construction, NCC, we take pride in our partnership with FICA Zambia, a partnership that has evolved from collaboration into a structured institutional relationship, which also shows living examples like the bridge before us.
And Princess Cholo Nkomesha has pledged on behalf of the community to ensure that the bridge is well maintained so that it saves many generations. The bridge has been constructed at a total cost of 1.5 million kwacha. Barbara Chanda reporting for Zanis in Chongwe District.
In other news, a pastoral farmer of Kalomo District has set an ambitious target to purchase about 3,000 cattle from fellow small-scale farmers who are willing to organize themselves into groups and sell the animals in herds of 100. Speaking during his third cattle field day held in Kalomo District, Fabian Modenda emphasized the importance of unity among farmers to meet larger market demands. Kostak Modenda now reports.
Livestock farming is steadily growing into a lucrative business, attracting many people into the sector. Fabian Mudenda, a small-scale farmer from Kalomo District, trading as farm beef suppliers, is one such farmer running a cattle feedlotting venture and supplying to Zambeef. Mr. Mudenda has hosted his third cattle field day aimed at sharing knowledge and experiences with fellow farmers.
Through intensive farming and proper feedlotting, your cattle can become a factor of wealth if we grow our livestock correctly.
To the guest farmers, the field day reflects a shared vision of growth, not only for Kalomo's economy, but the country as a whole.
This invitation reflects the spirit of collaboration, shared vision within agricultural community.
For the government, the initiative is a step towards achieving increased livestock production and productivity.
So this is a great initiative to farm beef suppliers because we are migrating from crops to
incorporate livestock. As you know that the ministry is promoting livestock, increased livestock production and productivity.
I wish to acknowledge and appreciate the government of the Republic of Zambia under the able leadership of His Excellency, Mr. President Hakainde Hichilema, for the progressive policies being implemented in the agriculture and veterinary sectors. These efforts continue to create an enabling environment for farmers to strive and contribute magnificently to the national development.
The Cattle Field Day was held under the theme, Grow Livestock, Grow Wealth, Feeding the Future. Costa Kimdenda, Zanis, in Galomo District, Southern Province.
And finally in the news, the Lunga District Council has sensitized community members in all the wards in the area on the revised Cash for Work program, which will provide temporary employment to the local people over a period of 6 months. Lunga District Council Secretary Dominic Chambala has since urged all eligible residents to register for the government program in order for them to earn an income after being engaged in community projects for 10 days every month. Details in the following report.
Residents of Lunga are celebrating after they learned about the rolling out of the Cash for Work program in the district. Lunga District Council Secretary Dominic Chambala led a team from the local authority in sensitizing the community members on the revised Cash for Work program to be implemented over a period of 6 months.
So that when a program to aretere mukati kesu na ikwate omulinganya kabana mayo na abayibimbamo emisepera na shibimbamo na abanesu abalema nabo bonse na abayibimbamo.
The CS said the initiative will provide individuals aged between 18 and 59 years with temporary employment of 10 days per month with a wage of 600 kwacha.
Community members will be engaged also for a period of a month, just to carry out these works under Cash for Work, as they'll be getting about 60 kwacha per day, translating to 600 in terms of 10 days.
Meanwhile, community members have welcomed the initiative. Trevor Lubala for Zanis in Lunga District, Luapula Province.
To end the news, we have a reminder of our top stories. Mutati welcomes Mulungushi Textiles reopening. Chinsali Labor Day preparations heighten. And Sweden to launch mobile embassy in Central Province. On behalf of my sign language interpreter, Renard Simukonda, and the entire Zanis news crew, thank you so much for watching. It's bye for now.